What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Chasing Daylight podcast. We got a lot of golf to talk about this week. We got the BMW Championship that just wrapped up. Tour Championship field is set. A couple of guys with some stellar play got themselves locked into that top 6 spot of the Ryder Cup. Scotty Scheffler continuing his putting woes, and the Lucas Glover story about getting beat by his wife resurfaced this week, and that was absolutely hilarious. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks for the people that are hopping on YouTube joining us. You can see we've got a couple changes. We actually got Joe some lights, so we get, hey, look, everybody, that's Joe. That's Joe right there. I know nobody's ever seen him before. We got Dan on the show. He's down here. He's calling in from work. Look at the dedication. I fucking love it. And then Big J, big winner Jay over in the other corner. So how's it going, guys?
Doing good.
Yeah, doing well.
So let's start off with a little bit of the BMW Championship. I thought Jon Rahm was going to run away with this, and guy can't keep it in the fairway right now. What is up with Jon Rahm?
Just wasn't his week. I don't know. It just wasn't the total package wasn't there.
It's like some holes he has signs of greatness, and then just bad golf for him. It was a good tournament though. It came down to Victor Hovland just played his ass off. A 61 on a Sunday at the BMW is wow. That's
was that the course record?
I don't know. Stat guy?
I believe so.
I think he set the course record. So.
Wow, that's that shot on 18. The two toughest holes on the course, 17 and 18, and he sticks it to 6 feet on 18. Wow. Yeah. Absolutely incredible. Joe, you doing okay over there, buddy? Yeah.
I'm fine. I'm trying to log into my Google so I can get into the YouTube chat.
Ah, okay. Right on.
Just changed my password, so.
Oh. Hey, thanks, Fernando. Appreciate it. Yeah. We're getting there. See, I got a couple of things on the screen here, and Joe's got some things. We got some other stuff coming up if Joe can get it to work. But it's been a wild 48 hours for me trying to get stuff to work, and I finally said the hell with OBS and got.
Well, Fernando, I work with Fernando, right? So he was like, just use the virtual cam on OBS, and that's how this all started. So shout out Fernando.
Yeah, thank you so much. You stressed my life out unbelievably over the last 48 hours.
But he's also helped with the future of CDP.
Yes. Yeah. Right. So I'm actually using the software that comes with Canon, and I didn't know that it did this. Otherwise, I would have done this a long time ago. And like I said, the people that are tuning in on YouTube, you'll be able to have a little perk for seeing this. The folks that are just tuning in, listening on Wednesdays, hey, come check us out. So the Tour Championship is set. Field is set. A couple players missed out. It was coming down to the wire there. There was at one point guys were like 0.1 points out of making it. I'm like, good grief. You think about the whole season and one putt in one tournament, and that's it. To get a chance to go to Eastlake, but got a solid field. It's going to be, looks like, it's going to be another great tournament. Scotty Scheffler though, what do we got? I just don't know, man. If this cat could putt, and it's not like he can't putt, right? It's not like he's not winning a lot of golf and playing.
He's
great
just like
golf.
right there. Like for the most part, like his putts are just like right there.
So freaking close, and man, it's tough to watch when like you're used to seeing him, at least in the time that he's been around. He's making a lot of putts, and to see like that putt on 17 that he missed, and a couple earlier that he should have, not necessarily should have made, but could have made, just not having the putting game, but still competing. It's going to be, he's got a good lead now for Eastlake, and he's going to need it.
Did he play Eastlake last year?
Oh, I'm sure he did.
Yeah,
I would think so.
Yeah, him and Rory were going at it on down
Yeah,
to
he finished
18.
second, I believe.
Yeah. You know what was really cool about the BMW was like Fitzpatrick and Scheffler, like literally like just straight going at that pin because that was their only chance. Like, and they both hit really good shots in there. Like if Scotty hit it a little further, like potentially would have went in, and then Fitz, if he would have hit it a little more left, like that would have spun back into the hole. That was cool. But shout out Victor Hovland. I mean, what a back nine, dude. Like that dude is.
What they say one
he's
time
the
he had
man.
11 threes on the card. Just
Dude is all gas pedal. I like it.
Yeah, he only missed one fairway, and he was in the rough, and that I think he hit a 3-iron to like 2 feet, like out of that rough. Like that shot was so sick.
Oh, man. So the good solid play from what was it, Schauffele and Homa got them into the Ryder Cup, and that's here. We can use this new feature right here. Here we go.
Let's see it. Let's see
it. There it is.
Oh, there it is. Hey.
Yeah, the Ryder Cup standings currently, you got Scotty Scheffler, Wyndham Clark, Brian Harmon, Patrick Cantlay, Max Homa, and Xander Schauffele. Those 6 guys have locked in their spots. The next 6 in the points. Now, this is where Zach Johnson takes the captain's pick, and he gets to choose. He can choose anybody he wants. He's a captain. He can do it. But if he were to strictly go off points, it would be Koepka, Spieth, Cameron Young, Colin Morikawa, Keegan Bradley, and Sam Burns. Surprised Ricky wasn't there. I guess, not having...
yeah, he got bumped out a little bit the last few weeks.
Yeah, not some great... he started really good with this tournament, but then shit the bed.
I would be surprised if he doesn't pick Ricky, though. I feel like U.S. may need a little bit of power, like little energy, and I think Ricky could deliver that.
I totally
really
think
that Ricky's gonna be picked.
I mean that's where it gets really interesting is like everyone in the top, like Ricky's 13, right? So I mean everyone in the top 13 those are good captain's picks. Like Brooks is there, Keegan, Ricky, I mean, and Justin Thomas isn't far off, like 15 or 16 for JT. Morikawa's right there, and so it's going to be interesting to see what Zach Johnson does, like which way he takes it. I can totally see him taking Brooks, and I think he's going to take Keegan. I think he might take Ricky because he's been playing so good lately. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be really interesting.
Someone's going to get snubbed. Someone will get snubbed from that. Maybe in the rankings wise is not going to make it in.
So who do you think's going to get snubbed here? My bet is Cam Young.
I was going to say Cam Young or Sam Burns.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Sam Burns is probably out. He hasn't been playing well, but I mean, like Cam Young hasn't been playing well either. So I could see those two for sure. I think Brooks is going to get a pick. Jordan's going to get the pick for sure. I think Morikawa's going to get the pick, and I think he would rather. I mean, Keegan will probably get the pick, especially with his comments the other week. Him being more of like a force, like a captain kind of vibe, and with how good Ricky's playing, I could see him getting the pick. And with JT, JT hasn't been playing great, but I think
we could bring
a fire. He could bring a fire to the team. So
and having Bones there, the team aspect. Having Bones there is just huge. Hey, what's up, Juju? Juju's in the house.
Yeah, I could see JT and Ricky replacing Sam Burns and Cam Young. I think that would be the.
Yeah, that's currently what I'm thinking.
Happen, but
so does that team compete? Does that, if we get rid of those guys?
I mean, it's interesting because we're in a match play situation, and you got Rory who's playing really good golf and who loves the Ryder Cup. You got Victor Hovland who's just a stud. Like, dude is a player. So, and you got John Rahm who hasn't been playing great. So, and you got Hojan Gardens. So, I don't know. We'll see, but I think I don't want to say like JT makes a great case, but I think the fire that he could bring to the team and Bones on the bag in the room, I think it's huge. I don't know if JT could win most of his matches or anything. He definitely gets a point, I think, out of it, but will he be a deadlock for a shutout? I don't know, but I think the experience could help, and I think Keegan's a great pick. So I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a good Ryder Cup, I think.
Yeah, I think there's going to be more drama around these captain picks.
Totally.
The Bryson fanboys are going to be wanting him. Brooks, I'm still up in the air about Brooks. I'm not sure if he's would be good for the team aspect, or do you say screw it and just let's hope on his gameplay and just go with it and see.
I think
Tough
Brooks
call.
is a good pick. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think Brooks is a bad pick.
I think the
agree.
team aspect, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
They're all buddies.
They're all friends, dude. They all play golf
That
together.
is true.
I mean,
They all are friends.
Yeah.
I just think that with the live and the PGA and all that shit that's going on, it's just one extra thing that they're going to talk about that doesn't matter, and it's going to be on the forefront. And do you want to hear that shit during the Ryder Cup? I don't know.
But that's what the media does. They do
I
that just to stir it
know.
up. They make the drama. The players don't feel it. The players don't, they don't really care. Like you guys said, they're all buddies still. You could see after, I forgot what tournament it was, but
Is the
Becca
Masters.
and McIlroy were all chumming it up. They're like, yeah, I'll hit you up, all this stuff.
Mhm.
They're both. They really are. And I just think, the media tries to make more out of it than
Yeah.
what's really there.
Damn media.
I mean,
Damn
I
media.
think that was PGA Championship where it was Brooks won and he was coming off and everyone's just like, hey, like, let's play in Naples soon, kind of vibe.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was a PGA Championship. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. It was
The block
Good.
party.
the block party.
That's right.
Hey, he tied the course record, right, at Valhalla. Did you see that?
Yeah, 63 or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ridiculous. Another score from him.
Which is
Michael
where
Mark- he
PGA
won't
is
go
next
away.
year. He's going to be there.
Mhm.
I mean,
Oh yeah, we
dude,
could.
dude's got an agent now, so he's not going away
He
anytime
signed
soon.
it. Did he sign an NIL deal?
Yeah.
Oh goodness. All right, so let's, because it's kind of been a little crazy weather-wise for us. We don't really much deal with hurricane weather. I had a feeling it wasn't going to be much more than what we got, just because once those hurricanes get to the cold weather, they kind of go away. But California got blasted. Let's bring in Matty G here. And
Yeah, Indian Wells golf course is gone.
Indian Wells golf course
Yeah.
is gone.
Yeah,
I
Palm Springs
don't
got
know,
nailed.
but
Oh.
I saw an image that looked like Indian Wells and it was just straight flooded. So I don't
It's
know.
gone.
Palm Springs got hammered, bro. I know
Goodness
Doak's
gracious.
course is probably fine because that's up in the mountains. So
Hey, filibuster for a moment while I find the file, because my dumbass didn't bring it over.
yeah, good job. Way to ruin the episode.
Way to filibuster. Thanks. Good Lord.
Did you see,
No,
the,
Palm-
did you
what
see
that
all the
means?
water? You see all the water coming down Mount Charleston?
Yeah,
Wow.
with the trash can coming down.
Yeah.
Dude, we were sitting at home on Sunday and I was just like waiting for the rain. Like I was looking at the Doppler radar. I'm like, I want it to rain. Like it's my day off. I like chilling in the rain if I don't have any golf plan. So like waiting and it's
it-
not coming. And
it
then as
rained a
soon as I
lot at
decide
my
to go
house.
pick Dairy Queen up, it starts raining. I might drive there and I get home and then it's done. So
All right, here's Matty G.
What's up, guys? Matt Gontarek back again with the Chasing Daylight podcast. To all those that played this past weekend, hope everything went well at Alianta and shot some low scores. I know the weather held off. We were hoping to get a little more rain in Las Vegas Valley. Actually, not too bad. A little overdone in the forecast, but hey, we'll take the low end of the flooding risk. And we're looking to dry out for the upcoming weekend. So Saturday and Sunday, a slight chance on Saturday afternoon. Temperatures gradually warming up. Will be in the upper 90s and triple digits Saturday and Sunday. So we're back to the summer-like weather. And then Sunday, we're looking okay. Some breezes from time to time, but a dry weekend. And the golf course is probably drying out heading into the upcoming weekend.
I was thinking the other day, I was writing Matt a message on Instagram, Mr. Gontarek, and I was thinking, like, do weathermen watch Weather Channel like it's like Golf Channel because it's what they do.
I'm gonna have to ask him.
I was gonna
I-
message him, and then I was gonna also tell him, like, for me, like living in Las Vegas, I feel like Fox 5 morning news or evening news feels like the most local to me. Like
Absolutely.
I enjoy watching Fox 5 the most because it feels like they are local. They feel the most local to me. Like CBS local news feels like,
I don't think
yeah,
they're just like talking heads. They actually.
yeah, they fuck up, which I
Oh, yeah.
enjoy, you know. So I feel like they're the most local to me, and I appreciate that. I'm happy he's there because I enjoy Fox 5.
It was hilarious. He was on vacation last week, and his I think his brother, they went on a
Bachelor party, yeah.
yeah, bachelor party. Is They
Yep.
did some bourbon tasting at
Yep,
some different distilleries, and he was struggling Monday morning. It was like you could tell.
I didn't
It
even pay
was-
attention, but when I wake up and if the channel's on something else, I turn it to 5 just to see what's going on. And
Yeah.
I should have paid attention to that because I'm sure he was.
Yeah, we got dumped on last night, and then the wind picked up, and I actually had to take my net down because it was like halfway over the fence, the back fence. The wind picked up, and it moved 45-pound plates, and
You know what's crazy is, like, yesterday we were so like worried about the rain and the storm and everything, but it was a great morning to play golf. And I wish I had golf scheduled. Fernando told me he was out at because he's a member out at the Muni, and he was out there at the range and nobody was there.
wow,
Like it, I mean,
scared
we
everybody.
only got a few drizzles down here. I mean, I think it would have been a great day to play golf. I wish we had some golf scheduled yesterday.
Well, I was incredibly happy with how well Saturday turned out. I was
Totally.
worried, and Matty G told me, hey, you should be good till around noon, 1 o'clock. And I mean, it was absolutely, the overcast sky was gorgeous. There was just a little bit of wind, not much. I mean, Aliante was in fantastic shape.
Yeah.
You know what I
Which-
really liked was I thought it was gonna be like super soft, but it was running out really nicely. I mean, greens were
Whatever
still a little
water,
firm. Yeah,
whatever water they got Friday night, it drained off really well on the course.
quick. Yeah.
Because it was absolutely in great shape. Which, I mean, everybody knows I have not been a fan of that place for a while, but
It's a fun place. It's fun.
I've played it 3 times this year, and each time I played it, it got better and better. And the bunkers were really good yesterday.
Really good.
bunkers are
Yeah,
great.
really good.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was a lot of fun. I had a really good time. It was
Like playing Aliante, I feel like I'm at Wild Horse somewhat because there's so many like runoffs of the fairways and the greens, like things run off. They run away
Mhm.
from the play area, which I enjoy. I mean, Aliante during the wintertime is super firm, dormant, fast.
like Wild Horse.
Yeah, exactly. And even in the shape that it was in, which was really good shape, it was running. The fairways were running out, which is always fun. But
Yeah.
it falls off in a lot of areas. It's kind of Rossy, kind of Donald Rossish. I got Rossed a couple times, even though Ross did not do that.
Oh, yeah. So I want to give some love to Marcus Gant. He has been helping me with my swing, and I went and met him at the Las Vegas Golf Center, which, by the way, wow, has that place gone downhill. Not only in golf balls and grass, but like the people that were there. And I don't want to talk shit about people, but man, there was like golfer YouTuber wannabe guys there, like all wearing the same outfit, all wearing David Duval sunglasses, and it's dark, and just like swinging as hard as they could and going, whoa, and it went like 20 feet to the right. It's like, wow. So anyways, he came out and met me, and I got some eyes on swing assistance, and wow, did what he helped and what we've been working on was amazing. And I was really excited about Saturday. And I said in an Instagram post, I'm going to shoot 75 or 105 because the good is really good and the bad is really bad. Thankfully, none of the bad showed up on Saturday, except for my irons. I just had a little mental lapse on my irons, and everything was coming up short. I think I only hit 4 greens. I was 5 over on the par 3s. Just the irons were garbage, but the driver and the wedges and the putter were really good, and that's what saved me from not finishing last. But somebody on the screen got another victory.
Oh yeah.
Look at this right here, everybody. Well, there he is.
Hey, was that your new Travis Matthew polo that you were wearing?
No, that was a Nike
Oh.
Tiger Woods shirt from 2016 that my company bought me for the Utah State Am when I played in it.
Well,
Oh,
I'm wearing my new
nice.
Travis Matthew
I know.
t-shirt.
I almost wore that, but
They're amazing. I
Oh
mean,
my goodness, they're
I
so
know
comfortable.
Bez just texted me.
Yeah.
He's tuning in. Those new polos
oh yeah,
are
Holy shit.
incredible. I'm
I love the
I'm
new
so happy they
material.
switched from that like canvas feel.
Dude, I
So-
did not want to take that thing off. It was so comfortable. Normally I come home from playing and it's like everything off, shower, and I just sat down on the couch and I was like, I am so
I
comfortable.
wore this to work today.
Oh, the t-shirts are
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's like,
I would wear one every day.
I'm stylish. I'm chill. I'm business. I can do it. What do you need? I'll take care of it. I'm in Travis Matthew.
Oh.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, Jeremy, congrats on the win. I mean,
yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
well done.
Well done.
Thank you.
I mean, Trey was coming at you with some wedge action, but you held
Yeah,
him off.
That was.
I was going to lead into that.
I wasn't feeling scared or nervous. I mean, I was surprised when I asked him where he's at because I didn't check the scoreboard until 18 when he told me I have 2 putts to win, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. So I didn't know he was. I knew he was playing well, but I knew he was probably a few over. And when he told me he was even on like hole 15 or something, I'm like, holy shit, man. I mean, I knew he was playing well on the back. And for everyone that doesn't know,
This is the funny part.
Trey started out, I think he was 5 over after 4 holes. And on the 4th hole, he 4 putted from 3 feet and then threw his putter and broke it. So from then on, he was testing out what he's going to be putting with. I think he putted with an 8 iron, his 52, and then ended up putting with his 54. He shot 5 under par from hole 5 on and shot even par
with no.
And he was making no joke. He made 150 feet worth of putts with his sand wedge. After that,
It's amazing.
I've never seen it before in my life.
That is unbelievable.
I texted him because when I was pulling up, he said, "Hey Joe, what's up? We're taking off. I made 5 birdies with my wedge." So I'm like, "Oh, you hit it that tight, like, and you just tapped it in with your wedge." So I got home and I texted him. I said, "I didn't know you putted with your wedge. I thought you like hit it tight. Like, that's incredible. That's really crazy.
Really amazing. Like he wasn't hitting them all tight. Like he had a few, but he was just making like every 10-footer he had, he made. He didn't have a single 3-putt with his wedge.
No care in the world. That's
amazing.
Hey, you think
It was really
you
funny.
free that
It's like-
mind?
I would have loved to see that.
Oh,
I would have loved to see that. I'm like kind of disappointed that I didn't see that.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, it's one of those things where you're like, that'll probably never happen again. Like when do you shoot 5 under with your wedge and putter?
Yeah, I mean, well,
Yeah.
it could go into that like hypothesis where like low expectations, and you just do it because you're not expecting anything. He's probably expecting to miss all those.
Oh yeah, and every time he made one, we just all look at each other and we're just like flabbergasted. Like how the hell?
So cool.
I mean, he wasn't making short putts. He made like 2 or 3 25-foot putts. It was the story of the day. That's for sure. It was
awesome.
He was up
was
at the house during the week and built a one of the long grip putters you know,
He has the sick putter that he.
Yeah, he's got the sick putter. So the popular thing that a lot of the guys on tour are doing with the extended grip and you know, heavier weight. And he went to play Boulder Creek with it afterwards, and then I saw him, you know, Saturday morning, and I'm like, so how'd it go? And he's like, man, these are slow. I should have brought it out here. And then to hear that he 4-putted from 3 feet, which, oh man, that's brutal. That's
it's pretty rough.
You don't want anybody to go through that. Nobody to go through it, especially in a tournament setting. But way to fight back. That is the if we give out awards for the play of the year, that's Trey shooting 5 under with no putter.
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, he should get an SB.
Yeah, an SB. There we go. we'll have to come up with our own VGN SB awards.
Yeah, Viginespies.
The Viginespies. Yeah, so I wasn't the one that broke a club. So
yeah,
I want the you know, the intervention with Trey that you guys had with me. do we need to bring him on here and you know, let him know it's just a game?
I don't know. He didn't snap it over his knee.
He shot 5 under with his wedge. I think he made up
and he did
putter.
not snap it over his knee, correct?
True.
He like tossed it.
He tossed it with authority.
Okay.
I was getting ready to line up my putt. I was just watching. I'm just like, oh shit. And he could have made 2 of the putts, but he sort of like just carelessly like kind of didn't take his time. But I was getting ready to line up my putt, and then I just hear and then smack against the rocks. And I'm like, I know that sound very well. I didn't know it broke until we got back to the car, though. So,
oh man.
Yeah, but he does need to give that putter head to someone now. So, Trey, if you're listening,
if you're a soul golfer, you gotta give it away.
Yeah, pass it on.
I don't think he said he's not going to fix it though, so it may just be like a.
Well, I told him I have a polar stability shaft. I'm willing to trade for it if he wants. He said he's going to throw in some Project X, like X Stiff, something. What up, Cyrus?
Yeah,
welcome. Oh, hey, welcome, Cyrus. Got the kids to bed. Thanks for tuning in.
But yeah, I mean, what a interesting, crazy story. Like, so cool. I wish I had seen it, because that's awesome. Like to just go what is it, 14 holes without a putter and just go 5 under. I mean, that's insane.
I mean, I haven't gone 5 under on a stretch with 15 clubs in the bag, let alone no putter.
So cool, man.
So Dan, you caddying and out at Bears Best, I'm sure you've got some stories about club tosses and
definitely.
So what's one of the wildest things that you saw take place out there?
Well, besides Jeremy's 5-wood or 3-wood decimating the 9th tee markers, I can honestly say that I probably witnessed about 7 to 8 golf clubs thrown into the water on 18 for sure. I've actually seen 2 right away on hole 1.
Ooh,
wow,
that's early.
Yeah. So that was definitely a good way to set the tone for the day. But yeah, I've seen all kinds, busted over the knee, over their necks, like that. But
the Shane Lowry,
countless, yeah, countless. I've been caddying so many rounds. Even at like really nice places too. Like I've seen like a Scotty.
Number 1, and that's ambitious.
Yeah.
That's early.
Yeah. Right away. I mean, usually it's because the guy's like running on no sleep, or he's been up for like 9 days straight.
It's the 4th round, the last round of the trip, and
his eyes are just glazed. Speak English. One of those guys.
Did any of them say like I have to go to the pro shop to buy a new club?
No, not really. They usually try to give me money to go run and do it. So.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, some people just go nuts out there.
Yeah, they got to find their soul, Go find your soul.
Yeah, they lost their soul a long time before getting to that golf course.
Oh man.
They left it on the craps table so much.
Come on, hard 10.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
like
mean,
Boulder Highway.
mine was stewing for a while. I could imagine how bad of a day you would have to have on the first tee
Yeah, that's
just
really crazy. Like to just do it on the first tee.
wow.
However, it probably the guy was probably super chill after that for the rest of the round.
Well, for the most part, they were all pretty chill. It seems like as soon as that club leaves their hand, like so does all that anger. You
Yeah.
know? but yeah, you still got a bunch of whack jobs out there too.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was thinking about this the other day, right? So this kind of leads into, I mean, it's kind of similar, I guess, right? So a lot of like golfers, right? They grind it home on a putting mat. Do you think a putting mat gives a false sense of like hope or security? Because you're dealing with like a flat lie, and you know that putt. Like obviously it helps your stroke, right? Like if you're trying to dial in a certain thing, but if you're looking to just make it in the hole on your putting mat, does it give a false sense of security when you're on the actual greens because there's movement, there's ball marks, there's undulation, there's grain,
Yeah. I think it does. I think
right? I saw a video last night and I put a fucking reminder in my phone like to bring this up because I was watching someone and I was like, "Oh, so you're just drilling 8-foot putts all day, right? You're just drilling 8-foot putts. Like you're not doing that on the golf course, dude. Like you're not
Yeah.
like
I
it's
feel
a false
attacked.
sense. It's a false sense. No, I'm not. Yours has movement in it. But I'm just saying, like,
I think
with
if
DJ's
you're
perfect putt practice putting green, like
yeah,
I just
I think if you're working on your stroke, if you're working
totally
on your
yes,
setup and you're
yes,
working on your takeaway and you don't care if the ball's going in the little cup that's on that device and you're just working on your path and your
right,
setup, yeah, go all day long. But if you think that because you can make 10 8-footers on the DJ perfect putter that you're going to bring that to the course,
right.
no.
I think that's where they get it wrong is they see the ball go in the hole and they think it was a good putt, but that's not necessarily the thing. Like if you are working on something, just like at the range, like if you are actually looking down at how your putter is moving, your stroke, and not super concerned about the ball going in the hole. And I think that's where the false sense of hope is if you see the ball go in the hole, you made a good putt. And I think that's where the putting mats can fail you. But I just saw it last night. I thought it was interesting because I just saw someone like drilling like 8-footers and I'm like, oh, everyone's going in. That doesn't mean shit because you pulled that one.
The putt view, I think it's putt view, or I can't remember
You're
which
talking
one it
about the
is.
books, the green read?
No, not the books. They have putting mats and they have different ones. They've got
Puttwell. You're talking about
Puttwell.
Puttwell.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
Yes.
Puttwell.
They have like the games built into it.
Well, it's
Yes,
not
with the
necessarily the
speed.
games, but it's training. It's they have different angles that you can hit and different speeds, and they'll have like a 8-foot putt, and then so they'll say, okay, to land it in this circle past that is a 10-foot putt. To land it in this circle is a 5-foot putt, and it's all based on distance control, and that thing is brilliant. I was like really impressed with the amount of detail that goes into it.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think one of those, but there's no holes in it. It's just a flat mat, and
Yes,
you can get little discs to put on there to have a target to shoot at. But
well, that's the
it's
one with
all
like there's a hole like imprinted on the
yeah,
mat,
it's
right?
just the
And then there's
print.
like a speed zone.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's really well designed. It's I think one of the best practice putting training aids that you can get if you're looking for something to roll the ball indoor. I mean, if you're gonna spend the time to practice your putting inside, spend the money, get one of those mats, and actually have a training regimen that's gonna help you with your speed control.
Well, that's where it is. It's are you actually working on it, or are you wanting to see the ball fall in the hole? Because if you see the ball fall in the hole, doesn't mean it's a great putt. But those mats can help you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep.
It all depends on what you're wanting to get out of it.
Totally. Yes, 100%. And I think as golfers, we are wanting to see a ball fall in a hole because it's a satisfaction kind of thing. And, most people aren't going to buy a mat with a hole, no hole in it. It's just flat. Like, I don't think most people are going to buy that.
I think it's a
Because
toy
they want the satisfaction.
for like 90% of the people that play golf. I think it's a putting mat at home is like a toy.
Yeah.
It's not a
Totally.
I don't know. I mean, this may be completely off, but I would say like the majority of golfers probably don't actively try to get better. Like there's a small amount of people that actually put the effort in to get better. Most of them just want to play golf, which it's whatever. It's an individual thing, but I think the putting mats are perfect for the people that just like you said, they want to hit the ball in the hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's a way for them to connect and feel like they're
They're doing
golfing.
something.
Golfing.
Yeah.
Let's go golfing.
Now,
There goes
Fernando
our
said,
sponsorship for Perfect Putt, Matt.
Yeah. Goodbye.
gone.
Thanks, DJ.
Sorry.
But we do, me and Fernando, we do have, thanks to Fernando, we have a putting green in the office. We have a little practice thing, and we have like a little bullseye putter. And I won lunch off him one day, so I hope
you
that
guys
continues.
should go halvesies on one of those putt well mats, because it's crazy how good they are.
No,
I would get one, but I have a putting green in the backyard, and my wife would kill me.
Yeah, I mean, my wife got me one of the perfect putting practice, whatever they're called, the DJ one.
Yeah.
And it was too long for anywhere in my house. So, but it was good. I feel like they've improved it recently, like the wood with the magnets. I don't know. When I had it, it wasn't the greatest in my opinion, but
They're
you
gonna
know,
try and get fancy.
yeah, it all depends on like same as your swing, same as anything. Like what are you putting into it is what you're going to get out of it. And I just think the majority of people are just looking to see the ball fall in the hole.
Yeah, and if if that's what it takes to make you boost a little bit of confidence, hey, go for it.
Yeah.
Go
I mean,
for it.
hey, I'll drain three in a row all day on our putting green in our office, and I'll putt like shit at Aliante or wherever it is. So that's it probably comes from my own like insecurities. So I'm just wondering where you guys are.
I couldn't read. I seriously need some help. I need to like find a class on how to read a green, because my speed was absolutely on fire, amazing. I hit so many putts that were just absolutely perfect speed, but I just read them wrong.
We need to get Cyrus to connect with the aim point guy out at Summerlin, and then let's all just go do a class. Cyrus, I know you're listening. Find that guy. Let's go all go do a class, because there's a guy that teaches aim point up at Summerlin. Let's document it, and let's see if there are new things, and we can refer the listeners to him. He's up at Summerlin. Cyrus is a member up there. Come on,
All right,
Cyrus.
Cyrus, you have a job now.
You're on the clock.
Been hired.
You're on the clock.
Let's find out what it's going to take to get however many people we can get signed up for.
I forget the dude's name, but I was looking him up. And I think that would be awesome. Is it?
Cyrus, we have aim point at Summerlin.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a certified teacher of aim point at TPC Summerlin.
Is it Mario? Is he the one that's
aim point? Let me look it up. Aim point golf. Let's see.
Oh, he's helped you 1,000%. Wow. Okay. Is he teaching aim point, Kevin?
Yeah, we need Cyrus is on the ground. So Cyrus, come on.
He says he's an independent, not TBC staff, but he does teach out there.
Right. I didn't know yeah, I know he teaches out of there. Wasn't sure if he was TPC staff, but yeah, I think that would be a fun experiment.
All right. Well, Kevin, you or Cyrus, either one of you guys, talk to him and see if he'd be interested in getting some hacks to come out and try
totally.
and learn some
And then
point.
he can come on the podcast and 100%. I would love to have him on the podcast.
It would be fun.
I
mean, I'm down for it. I know James fights when he was at UNLV. He did aim point, and
well, Harry does aim point too.
Yeah, I was with him one day out there and watching what he was going through, and then I saw the aim point book for TPC Summerlin, which makes those putt view books look like a 3-year-old coloring book.
Mario Bevilacqua. I fucked his name up. He's not coming on. but his name is Mario. His name is Mario. Mario B, we'll call him.
All right, yeah, I would be down. I need something. Because I think I'm happy with my setup. I'm happy with the putter. I mean, this is the longest any of you have seen a putter in my bag, right?
That's true, yeah.
It's been in there for a while now, and I'm down anything. I've broken out all my putting books. I've been reading them lately. I just don't understand. I'm seeing things that just aren't there. Was it Bavlakaqua? Bevlaqua. I'm terrible at names. I'm sorry.
Mario B.
It's easy.
I think that would be a really cool experiment. Like if we could go see him, try and learn some stuff, play a few rounds of golf, and then have him on the podcast to like discuss if we learned anything, how we could improve. I think that would be amazing. I think that would be incredible.
Hey, speaking of improving, tomorrow morning I am interviewing Brad Thompson, the golf fitness gentleman. So if anybody's listening now and you have any questions you want, fire them over to me. Interviewing him tomorrow morning, and that'll go out on Friday. I can't wait to talk to him because now that I'm actually eating better and exercising more, and I've lost some lbs, I'm looking forward to finding ways that I can increase my golf fitness to help out any way I can. So that'll be a great interview. See if you got any questions, fire them over, and then that'll be out on Friday. So hey, Joe, you want to bring up the odds? I know your little screen's not working.
Yeah,
we worked so hard for this today.
I know. I put so much shit together, and it just disappoints. It was going to be really cool too, but it's something else to tinker on for the next month or the next week. William Hill has a new app. It's slowly growing on me.
It's nice.
I lost a lot of money on like next pitch bets, but it's fun. All right. So your favorite for the Tour Championship at Eastlake is Scotty Scheffler plus 130. Damn, they changed their odds too. So that's 1.3. Rory plus 3.3. Victor Hovland plus 4.5. John Rahm plus 8.5. Patrick Cantlay 18. Xander 30-1. Max Homa 35-1. Lucas Glover 45-1. Fitzpatrick 55-1. Brian Harmon 60-1. Russell Henley 65-1, along with Wyndham Clark. Tommy Fleetwood 75-1. Ricky Fowler 90-1. Colin Morikawa 125-1. Tom Kim 150-1. Tony Finau 200-1. Jordan Spieth 275, or not 275, but 275-1. The pluses are fucking me up. At the bottom, you got Sepp Straka, Nick Taylor, Emiliano Grillo, Adam Schenk, 100-1. Man,
right.
I wish OBS would have worked and I could have just pulled it up and we could have all seen it.
It's OBS is on my shit list.
Well, I don't have a Canon.
I know.
So
well, if I didn't have a Canon, I would have OBS because I tried it with the webcam.
Do have a Canon. It's not a full frame, so Anyway.
All right. So let's see. Dan, you actually won the week because you had who did you take? Corey Connors?
Corey Connors. Baby.
Yeah. Joe had Matsuyama and he withdrew.
What a fucking asshole.
I mean,
never
of
eating
all the
sushi again.
Jeremy, you had Cantley, and I had John Rahm. John Rahm didn't participate. So Dan, we're gonna give you honor, sir. You can take the first pick.
Well, he's a little far back, but I think he always plays well there, and I'm gonna go with Xander Schauffele.
Oh, he took
Yes,
my
he
pick.
does always play well there. He really does.
Yes, he does.
Let me try and pull that up.
What is his odds, Joe?
Oh shit! I was gonna look
30,
for
I
his
think
starting. He's 30-1.
30-1.
East Lake starting positions. Yeah, he's what? I think he was 8 back. I think. He was on fire this past weekend. He played really well. So.
We're Nish and Chris, two very amateur golfers, on a quest to play the top 100 courses in the UK and Ireland, after Chris set this challenge on a drunken Saturday night in my kitchen. Join us on our frequently humorous journey of a lifetime as we grapple with the logistical and financial challenge of playing some of the best courses in the world, as well as grappling with our games, because let's face it, it's never just about playing. Sometimes the score matters too. Listen to the Top 110 Golf Podcast wherever you get your podcasts.
Tour Championship. All right, Jeremy, I'll go ahead and give you the next one.
Hold on, Schauffele's starting 3 under, so he's 7 back off the gate.
7 back.
Yeah,
Okay.
off the gate.
7 back.
I really, really, really want to go with Cyrus's pick and go Spieth, but I think he's a little bit too far back. He's gonna be like 8-10 back. Actually, I think he's. Is he at even?
Who?
Spieth.
Spieth is I have it pulled up here. His name's not jumping
sure
out
he's
at
even.
me.
I think he is even. I think he's like 27.
Yeah, he's got to be even because he's not jumping out at. Oh yeah, even par. Yep. So he's 10 back.
Is that who you're taking?
No, I'm going Max Homa.
Oh God, that was my next pick.
That was that's my one and done against Birdie's Bourbon because I still have him.
What's Homa at?
Homa is 4 under, so he's 6 back, and
No,
his odds are 35-1.
35-1. Man, that was my next one.
Great pick, Jay.
All right, I guess I'm gonna have to go Scotty. Just
Fucking asshole.
He's got the lead, and I
fucking loser.
I'm going straight shot.
Sandbagging ass.
I'm gonna come up from behind and win it all.
Yep, you're just coming from the rear.
Coming from the rear. The chef.
This is going to be interesting for Joe now.
What is his odds? 0.2 to 7.
He is 1.3-1. Plus 130.
Well, what was he last year? He was in first, right? Because he was like, he ended up losing to Rory by a couple, or by one. What were his? I wonder what his odds.
Look, Scheffler's gonna putt like shit. It's happening because he's putted like shit this entire year.
Does the spider stay in the bag for one more week?
Doesn't matter because he's gonna putt like shit with whatever putter is in the bag. There's only one man that can come from behind, and he's from fucking Norway. He's from Poulsbo, Washington.
Okay.
The man himself, Mr. Victor Hovland, getting them fucking cream cheese crullers, bear claws, whatever kind of pastries they make up there in Poulsbo and Norway. Victor Hovland for the win. starting two
win.
back, starting two back, filled with confidence.
What's he done at Eastlake, Jeremy?
Victor?
Yeah.
Let's take a look here.
He's 4.5 to 1. Look, I typically wouldn't go as chalk as Matt does on most occasions, but
whoa. I feel attacked.
Victor is he's improved incredibly. Dude is coming into his own. Everyone said he didn't have short game. He fucking did that.
So he was T15 last year.
Yep.
He was.
What did he start at last year?
T5 last year or the year before.
It's Victor's.
T20, and then he wasn't in it. So,
did you see how the BMW did not phase him at all? He shot 28 coming in, 7 under.
You're feeling it. You're feeling it.
Yeah.
Just takes one day.
Is Victor your early Masters prediction for next year as well?
Oh, it is that time for Joe to make bold predictions.
He already made one last week.
Yeah, he made one last week.
He said,
I mean,
Fleetwood, I think.
yeah, I mean, does Victor win a green jacket eventually? Yes, I could see that. Does he win it next year? I don't know. I could see Victor win in a green jacket though. First green jacket winner from Norway ever.
He's sick.
He's the first. He's very likable.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what they would eat at the dinner the following year?
He just looks stoned 24/7.
Yeah, bear claws or something.
Fermented fish.
And bear claws. They eat
Salted
some
fish and
interesting
bear claws.
things in Norway. I've
Pickle
seen a lot of.
Yeah. Pickled.
JJ's Smoky Burgers from Polsbo.
Too funny. Too funny. All right,
dude.
so
I mean, but the thing is dude, Victor is coming to his own. Like he was cursed with the Puerto Rico win, and he won at Memorial. He won BMW. He won. Did he win the Hero? But that doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
But he's won some
matters.
big one. He's won some big ball tournaments this year, and everybody talks shit about I don't want to say Tiger-esque, but it's like Michael Jordan-esque. Like when people said that Michael Jordan didn't have a defense, he came back and won Defensive Player of the Year next year.
Yep.
People talk shit on Victor's short game, and now look at his short game. He's killing it. He
didn't
he's
need it
young.
yesterday
He's
when he
young
stuck
as
it to
fuck.
6 feet.
Yeah.
USAM champion. I mean, if the writing's on the wall, the kid can play.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Mayakoba. Yeah. Mayakoba
times.
×2. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Victor's a beast.
Hey, Kevin, thanks so much for hanging out, man. Appreciate it. Love the chat. And we'll learn how to say Mario's name. Maybe.
When we meet him. We're going to have to ask for a pronunciation when we meet him.
Yeah. Big B. Just call you Big B. Tell you, I'll call him Dad if he helps me with my putting.
Hey, not to get too far off subject, but did you guys hear about Will Compton?
No.
I think Eric Compton, not Will Compton. Eric Compton. He, I guess a few days ago or something, he got arrested for domestic battery and some kind of larceny thing. I guess he had a little dust up with his wife and threw her phone in the pool, threw her against the wall.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Yeah, I was reading about it today. I was like, wow.
He's not a big guy either, is he? Isn't he?
I don't recall him being a very big guy, but that's crazy.
Yikes.
Wow. Dude.
He's
Double
the one that
heart transplant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heart transplant, came back twice. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Crazy, man.
It's unfortunate.
Okay. Hey,
I'm pulling it up right now.
Oh, what are you pulling up?
You can talk. I was just pulling up the article.
Have you guys watched the Johnny Manziel thing on Netflix yet?
Mm-mm.
No.
And if you're a college football fan, it's good. It was really good. Did not think it was going to be as good as it was, but it's worth a watch. It's worth a watch. There's a second one that just came out, so not that one, the first one that came out. I can't remember what it's called, but really good.
Wonder when the Full Swing season 2 will come out. I can't remember when.
Right?
out
That needs to
this year.
happen.
It should be good.
Just
Yeah.
so many things are getting canceled because of the Ryder strike.
Yeah.
TV's gonna suck.
True.
This
Hey,
fall.
on Vegas news though, Pop Stroke broke ground, which was
Yeah.
cool to see.
Yep.
Yep,
Saw that.
that's coming soon. They need to plow over Las Vegas Golf Center.
Yeah.
They need to do something. with that.
make a pop stroke short course.
There,
Yeah.
you can't. I don't understand how like somebody goes back. There's no dimples on the golf balls. You're hitting ping pong balls. It's like, remember how bad Boulder Creek was before they bought all those range balls from Southern Highlands? Like it's like that, smooth golf balls. And
that's what happens when you hit into dirt and the
Yeah.
rusty old vans and stuff.
oh God,
Yeah.
I was like, I mean, it'd be nice to know that the ball that I just hit, I'd like to see its trajectory. Like
Not
the
just
way it's
diving out of the air.
supposed to happen. Not, hey, that ball moved 7 times.
Yeah. It's a shame because that place could be something really cool. Like it could be.
I mean, there was a
really
lot
fucking
of people
cool.
there. It was a
and there's
Wednes-
always people there on the range.
Wednesday or Thursday. I can't remember what day it was we went, but man, it was packed.
Now what do you think? So putting greens are a false sense of security. Do you think the Las Vegas Golf Center range is more of a false sense of security than putting mats?
If you're hitting off of a mat with those golf balls, yeah, you have no clue what's going to happen when you go to the golf course. No clue.
Yeah.
That's not helpful.
What happened to my hook slice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Exactly.
hooking everything.
Dude, everything was diving and running, bro. It was killer.
I was hitting this draw fade. It was sick.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I mean, that place could be really cool, and it's going to take someone to just come in and just like put some money into it, but it could be really dope. They could be like, I mean, they get a lot of people out there hitting golf balls, but
They
I don't know.
just don't. I just don't. They don't care.
kind-
They don't care. They don't
Yeah.
care. They don't
Yeah.
care. It's one of those Vegas attractions that people are going to go no matter what, and so they don't care. And it
Yeah.
sucks because it could be really good. I mean, just
Totally.
turf the whole thing like they did Chimera,
yeah.
and make those balls last more than 6 weeks. And you'll. But
Do you
that
think
costs money.
Pop Stroke's going to take away from them at all?
I mean, Pop Stroke's different.
It's
I
very
think that-
different.
I think that people go there for the entertainment of golf, not the actual like practice.
Yeah, well,
golf.
how much
So,
was
yeah, I
it,
think they
Joe?
will.
For Pop Stroke,
Yeah, how much was it for how
When
much
I-
is it going to cost for 2 people to go play?
when I went in Orlando, this is just, I don't remember correctly for sure. I'm probably off a little bit, but I feel like it was like $20 to $25, and you could buy an all-day pass for like $30, $35.
Hmm.
So
It's not
I don't
bad.
know. Yeah, I mean, you're paying $20, $25 to play 9 holes of mini golf, so it's expensive.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah,
hopefully
Kevin,
gonna have yearly
I heard that
membership,
rumor
so-
too that some guys were trying to buy, but as far as I know, the guy that owns the land is never, I mean, he's never letting it go. And that's why nothing's ever being done out there. Let me know if I'm wrong, but from everything that I've ever heard is when he sold to Worldwide, Worldwide wanted the range and he said no. And that's why there's no merch in there anymore. And he just doesn't care.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't need the money, like that's a prime spot. So don't sell it if you don't need the money. And that's
Every
probably where
year
he's at.
every year that land doubles in value.
Yeah, he's fine.
As-
That just means he's okay. He's comfortable.
Yep. Would be nice. So, hey, last thing, Dan, you kind of teased this earlier. Pinehurst 2025. Is that what we're talking about next?
I mean, we could. I mean, there's like 15 spots I want to go to in the next like 5 years, but
Yeah,
it just depends on who all wants to go, and seasons, of course. A lot of these places like Michigan, Wisconsin, obviously we can only go during summer and stuff like that. But you don't threaten me with no golf trips.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, let's go.
That's where I'm battling is like I definitely want to go play Pinehurst number 10 because it's going to open here real soon before the Open's there next year, right? It's the Open.
The U.S. Open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's definitely going to be open before the Open next year. I want to play Pinehurst number 10 for sure. 2, 4, 8, 10, I think are the ones. But like Sand Valley is calling my name, and that is a summer trip. You can't do that in the winter.
Oh, absolutely. Pinehurst is Pinehurst. It's always going to be sick no matter what. But because you and I were there, Joe, when was that, January?
Yeah.
And just having the golf travel destination bug that I have right now, like there's so much more out there that I kind of want to see and get to before I go back to Pinehurst.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sand Valley looks awesome. With all these pictures with the Lido that are out now.
Yeah.
Sedge Valley going to be done here pretty soon if it's not already. The 2 courses there, the short course, like Sand Valley is going to be sick in the next 2 or 3 years. It's going to be,
I think we do Sand Valley 2025 summer. I think that's the play.
I
like it.
Yeah. I mean,
we have a solstice. The solstice, we can knock them all out through the solstice over there.
So I was talking to Brian Hansen, right? That's the guy that his dad gave you
Dateline.
BG Hansen 7 something on Instagram.
That's Mark Hansen.
He his dad gave you the knee brace during solstice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He was telling me that it's harder to get into the Sand Valley solstice than Bandon. Like he said he's like number 80 on the wait list.
Wow.
Yeah.
Start
80
now.
on the wait list?
Yeah, for next year. But, I don't know. We got and then you got Erin Hills right there. You got Black Wolf Run, you got
there's so
Whistling
much.
Straits.
Century World is an hour away,
Yeah.
I think, from Sand Valley.
I think we do need to plan that for 2025 since we're going back to Bandon next year, but I think Sand Valley definitely needs to be thrown into the hat for 2025 summertime because
I'm already in.
Yeah. And then you can do Pinehurst any time of the year most of the time, even though Bob thinks it's gonna fucking snow all the time. But
yeah,
it can be done because we've done it, and we need some biscuits and gravy from the track restaurant for sure.
Absolutely.
All right, folks, that'll do it.
Yeah, Lost Sony links too.
For this week's show.
There's a lot.
Hopefully we'll be able to get Dan at home next week. It's all Cox's fault. Just Cox. What are you gonna say? They're Cox.
Yeah, the name is self-explanatory.
Yeah. So
Dan just got
we got to see your face
record
this
this podcast.
Yeah. Getting paid to get
Yeah.
Stuck here in the belly of the Thomas and Mack.
What's going on at the T&M right now?
We have Nissan is in the building right now, and they're doing a big car show, and kind of have to hide because I get sideways looks at on my cell phone app because we had to sign like an NDA and everything.
Oh yeah.
Couldn't take pictures, stay off of social media, all this stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
They don't want to leak what their new cars look like.
Something that I was shocked at. You can go see its pictures are online now. The new Santa Fe, the new Hyundai Santa Fe. Oh my God! It looks like a Land Rover. They just
I did see that. That looks sick.
Killing it with that design.
Supposedly they're unveiling their new 400ZX too. The new top of the line, like race car thing to match up with the GTR. So we'll see.
We're not just golf.
let me know if you find I'm really missing this artifact from my childhood. It's a foam 2x4 Hacksaw Jim Duggan 2x4 that I got at Thompson Mack when I was a kid, when I went to go watch WWF over there. So if you see that floating anywhere in the basement, I would gladly take that.
You know what, Joe? There is a lot of stuff where it's just packed in the boxes. You open it up and it's stuff that's 35, 40 years old.
Oh my God, that's got
Let's
to be
make some
cool
money.
shit.
Let's make some money.
Old UNLV stuff, old like hardware 8 stuff from back in the TARP days. Yeah, it's crazy, and it's just sitting here collecting dust.
Yeah.
So I'll see
I can alleviate the storage.
Yeah, get someone to sign that release, and we'll take the pallets, and we'll.
Yeah, I'll just be like, hey, this stuff's been in this corner for the last 40 years. Is it cool?
Do you mind?
Fund some golf trips.
Oh
that's,
yeah,
that's Sand Valley trip right there.
Boom.
Absolutely.
Done. All right, Joe, wrap it up. Bring us home.
Yo, thanks for tuning in. We upgraded some things, and we're playing Foursquare tonight, but we got 2 of the 4. Jeremy's looking pretty good. Dan's got to upgrade a little bit, but we're gonna get there. We just need to get some uplights
Baby
behind
steps.
these guys,
Baby
and they'll
steps.
be looking good. Thanks for tuning in this week. This was a fun one. We had some conversations this evening, and for everyone tuning in on YouTube Live, we're here every Monday, 8:30 p.m. Kevin, shout out Kevin. Shout out Rob Chapman. He was in here. Shout out Cyrus. Shout out Fernando.
Bunch of peeps. Thanks, everybody.
Shout out Beds.
Yeah, shout out Beds.
Yeah.
He was watching on his big screen in his living room, so he said it looked great. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll be here again next week talking golf and bullshit, and hopefully uncovering some Las Vegas artifacts from the belly of Thomas and Mack and making some money. So we'll see you next week. Later.